All right. Hey, thanks for checking out the Aaron Advantage podcast. Today, I'm sitting down with Amy Alexander with TriCap Health Services. Amy, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I am doing pretty good. Thanks so much for coming in and talking to me today.
It's great to be here.
So I know the two different services that we're going to be focusing on today with TriCap are going to be your family planning services and the health resource navigation service that you guys provide. So before we jump into that, why don't you give us a little bit of background of kind of who you are and what you do with TriCap?
Yes, great. So my name's Amy Alexander. I am the medical associate degree here, and I have a healthcare navigation licenses for the state of Indiana. So my background is I've done healthcare for 25 years. I'm a Yankee. I'm a Pennsylvania girl that moved here 2 years ago.
We're still in the north, so you're still a Yankee.
I know. So, I mean,
barely.
Yes, barely. So, I'm loving it here in Southern Indiana. Love the opportunities, love the community outreach, and I love working for nonprofits.
Fantastic. Now, I will say that when I spoke to some other people, TriCap, I guess, isn't as well known to other people outside of, our networking group as I thought it was, because I mentioned I was recording with somebody with TriCap, and they go, what is that, an investment group?
Yes. So that is our biggest thing, and I'm surprised about. TriCap has actually been here since 1955. It started in Du Bois County, and the Evansville clinic's actually been open for over 20 years.
So over 20 years, and people still haven't heard about it. So obviously it's a good thing to get in here and maybe let some more people know about the amazing services that you guys offer.
Yes.
So why don't we talk a little bit about family planning? What kind of different things do you guys have that you can do with that?
Yes, great. So we are a little different than Planned Parenthood, where we are a Title X agency. So family planning out of TriCap means as a Title X, you are funded out of the federal agency where you cannot discuss abortions nor refer for abortions.
Okay.
So that's the biggest myth about us. A lot of people don't want to use our services because they think that's a thing. It is not with TriCap's family planning.
Perfect.
So the services we do offer, though, is contraceptives. We have anything from oral contraceptives, Depo, IUDs, the next one on that goes in people's arms. So we have many, many services.
Very nice.
For contraceptives. We offer Pap smears for women of childbearing age.
Okay.
And then we also offer STD testing and treatment on site for the client and their partner.
Wow, that's a lot of different services you guys offer.
Yes.
And to think that people didn't even realize that those were available, that's pretty amazing.
Yes. So the second myth I'd like to break with family planning that I hear a lot is they think it's just for women. Like I said, we do offer STD testing and treatment for men. Our other third myth is that we are just for low income. We are not. We service anyone from the tri-state. You don't only have to be an Indiana resident. You can come over from Kentucky, Illinois. So how that works is we take all insurances. If you don't have insurance, we're on a sliding scale fee.
Okay.
We go off of what they call the 250% federal poverty level.
What does that mean?
Okay, so what that means, I was getting ready to explain, one person can make up to $32,000 a year and get free services. Now, if you don't qualify for free services, then we go on 25, 50, 75%, up to 100% pay.
Wow.
But we are on a sliding scale fee. So we get at cost from manufacturers. So where an Nexplanon could cost thousands of dollars in OBGYN office, and only cost a couple hundred through our office.
Oh, wow. It's a big difference there.
Yes.
So I like to tell everybody that sounds more like a wholesale versus retail price.
Correct.
Having that ability to have, somebody you can turn to. Even in a time of need, we just went through the COVID pandemic, which obviously impacted a lot of people. So even if they're not normally in a position where they would need a service like that, that's something nice that they can find out that they can turn to in different times that things are going on in their own crisis and things like that. Correct.
And we're seeing a lot of people losing insurance. So if they're in between insurances or they have a very high deductible, and we do have a lot of clients like that, please call us. The other thing is we're not like collection agencies where we're never going to call you. So say you come in, you need an IUD, let's say, and it's $500, and you say, Amy, I don't have $500 up front. That's fine. We want to get you that contraceptive. We will work with you on a payment plan. If you tell me I can afford $5 a month, that's fine. We will take $5 a month.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
That's a wonderful service to offer. So tell me a little bit more about the resource navigators. What does that mean exactly?
So a resource navigator means you had to go and take an insurance test, kind of like insurance agents do.
Okay.
And you have to get licensed through whatever state you're going to be helping in. So we are just licensed in Indiana here. So with that thing, you do have to be an Indiana resident.
Okay.
But we can help anyone in the state of Indiana. And that is a completely free service through TRICAP. And what happens is we walk people through the Medicaid or Marketplace application.
Perfect.
So if they have never applied for Medicaid or they're getting denied and don't understand why, we are there to completely help them reapply and talk them through it. And if anybody's never been on Marketplace can be extremely confusing.
Yes, it can.
So
I can see why you need to understand the insurance industry.
yes. So we walk them through of who's going to cover if they have a specialist already. They have a cardiac condition or dermatologist. Does that insurance cover their specialist? Does it cover their medications? Because that's the biggest thing. We don't want people to get locked into a plan that's not covering what they need.
Perfect. That makes a lot of sense. So, you mentioned you've been in the Evansville area for over 20 years. Where are you guys located?
We are right now, I should say till May 1st, we are at 727 John Street. We're very easy to find off the Lloyd. We're by the FSSA Medicaid office.
Okay.
After May 1st, I don't have the physical address, sorry, but everybody knows where Echo is. We will be 2 blocks down on John Street at the old Echo building.
Oh, perfect.
And new signage is going up. In fact, I just took pictures today of the old signage.
There you go.
So new signage will be up that will say TRICAP Healthcare. And you can always call. Our number is going to stay the same. That's something we requested.
Okay,
and we
perfect.
will have signs on the door when we move. So people can easily call just to verify, which office we're at. But after May 1st, we will be in the old Echo building on John Street.
There you go. That's good to know. Is there anything else specifically about TRICAP that you want the people to know about, or anything that you might need some help with, that maybe volunteers or anybody could be a part of, doing something for you guys that I could share?
Yeah. So since COVID restrictions are going to be lifted, we take volunteers, we take students. We also have a location in Jasper where we do offer a lot more services. So if anyone's from the Du Bois area and listening to this, please call TRICAP. They have many services like energy assistance, savings account options there that people can put into to help them start their own business, different programs like that. And we have a volunteer program for retired people. I
was checking out the website earlier and I was looking around and I was astonished at all the different services in the different areas that you have. There's really a lot of things that TRICAP has their hands in and helping people with.
There is. And a lot of people know, of course, TRICAP offers Head Start in other locations other than Vanderburgh.
Right.
So yes, TRICAP offers a lot of services. If you don't know, please go on their website. But for Vanderburgh, mainly, it's resource navigation and family planning.
Perfect. Thanks so much. And if somebody wanted to reach out to you, Amy, and ask some questions or maybe get some additional information, what's the best place for them to get a hold of you at?
To call me would be 812-428-2189, or they can email me at amya@tri-cap.net.
Fantastic. Is there anything else that you think is important to make sure that people know before we get off here?
I would say reach out to your nonprofits. You would be surprised at what they can do. And if it's a service we can't offer you, I have many community partners that I can get you in with if it's a service we don't offer.
That's fantastic. That is something that's always important, and especially in my business, having those relationships and the people in a network to help others all the time. I tell all the people that I work with all the time, if I don't know who to call, I know someone who does.
Exactly.
So that's fantastic. Well, Amy, thank you so much for the additional information on TRICAP. I really appreciate you coming in and taking the time to let us know a little more about what you do.
Yes, thanks for having us.
Hey, this is Aaron Luttrull. Thank you so much for checking out the Aaron Advantage podcast. If you would like to be a guest, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. We're always looking for other people to interview.